Perhaps one way that may change the existing formula is a proposal by the Minister of Finance, Pt.2. The consideration does not affect the 13% derivatives or the other allocations to states and has the endorsement of some Nigerians.
The IGR of states will be different according to the economy of those states. Not every state has a tax base like Lagos. Some states have a resource base. Some states have a land base. Some states need to look for other areas of revenue to develop, such as joint ventures and other investments. Where there is no private sector, the state has to step up and generate that revenue. The days when we could simply, and I was also a commissioner, come up every month and collect money to share are over. They're over for good. And the sooner we all adjust to it, and I know many are adjusting incredibly well, and I want to commend those who are, and again encourage those who are yet to get on the train to do so.
The statement made by the Minister of Finance is a reflection of the agitation that is extant on the issue of revenue generation. A lot of people in the country do feel that the basic principles for receiving revenue to the Federation under the provision that we just cited, based largely on population, land mass, equality of states, etc., that those principles that undergird the quantum of revenue that each and every of these states receives from that distributable pool, that those principles are not fair enough, that they are not equitable enough, that in addition to those principles, that we must perhaps add the principle of contribution, so that those who contribute more can then receive more. Because if they do contribute more, the possibility is that their needs will be more. For example, if you have a state like Lagos that contributes more to VAT, and you then suppose that on the basis of that contribution, you have commercial activities, you have companies, you have human beings. Here, the population is huge, and so you have commercial activities that also overwhelm the state in such a way, because the state will now have to provide more. For example, if you have a road, just because of vehicular density, the road will tend to get damaged earlier than the roads that do not bear such vehicular body. Things like that. That such states that contribute more should perhaps also get more on the basis of that contribution.
The recent economic realities in Nigeria has increased the call for diversity, and eyes are turning to the states. It goes without saying that every state in Nigeria is blessed with one natural endowment or the other. Minerals such as iron, tin, lead, zinc, and so on can be found in states like Nasarawa, Zamfara, Bauchi, Kogi, while others like Benue and Ebonyi boast of rich agricultural produce. Now, some other states have turned to collaboration. Lagos, for instance, is partnering Kebbi for rice, and it also has a partnership with Kano State.
What we are doing with this discussion with our colleagues from Lagos is we are looking at a more sustainable cooperation between Kano and Lagos. Not just to hold one summit and forget about it, but really to establish a framework for regular consultation and cooperation at the highest level, as well as at the individual ministry, MDA levels.
The leading practices across the world is for cities and states to cooperate. Is what we've been seeing, and for for you and our governor to have this vision, it's quite instructive on how we need to show the direction for the rest of the country, especially in that Lagos and Kano have the highest concentration of our citizens.